Alright, so purely from an aesthetic look, it looks good. It looks orderly. I don't know how to say this properly.
Oh! What's up, beautiful people? My name is Sable and welcome to my channel, Curls of a CPA, where I take you on my perfectly imperfect journey. And today we're gonna get into the silk press and cut, honey. You see it? But do you see it? What you'll get in this video is a little demo how much my hair has grown in these past 6 months, how much hair I cut, why I decided to cut it, and what's next for my natural hair journey. So stay tuned till the end to get all the tea, all right? Now, I know that this video may be triggering for those of you who are on a growth journey, but you know, just stick with me. We'll have a little powwow at the end, you know, a little heart to heart. But if you're not brave enough, don't worry. There is a video in the cards and in the description box for your viewing pleasures. But if you're interested in seeing how I went from this to this to this, then keep watching. So my cousin Khadijah, owner of the SIDDITYY hair studio in Harlem, New York, drove all the way down to Maryland to come visit her big cousin and cut my hair. If you guys have not seen the video of me trying to cut my own hair, I will put that in the cards and down in the description box, but I did a really terrible job, and I will put the link to the video of her fixing my mess in the cards in the description box. And that was in September of 2020, and that was actually the last time that I got my hair cut. Like, that was the last time scissors touched my head. And I know some of you might do the search and destroy, or you might trim along the way, but I am terribly bad at using scissors, and so I'm not allowed to touch them. I cut myself. Watch the video after this, watch it and you'll see. But I mean, that salon experience was probably one of the best salon experiences I've ever had. Like, she was so gentle, and I am extremely tender-headed, okay? So like, I'm the person that goes to the hair salon like with deep conditioner, detangled, like, you ain't even washing my hair, ma'am, you know? But she was so gentle with me. She didn't use excessive heat, so my hair reverted back very nicely, and my hair was still slayed to the gods, okay? I believe in one God, but that's just a term, just put that out there. But yeah, it was fire. And so this experience was no less fire. It was dope. Of course, to prep my hair, I used the Mono's hair collection. This is typically what I will use to prep for a silk press. The only thing I did not do this time is that I did not do a detox, which I should have done, because y'all, when I tell you that my scalp was like, I don't know, it was like after 3 days, my scalp was like flaky, but not in a like dry way, in kind of like a build-up way. And so I don't think I spent enough time with this to like really clarify my scalp. And I think my scalp needed a little extra love-in. And so I would suggest, if you're using heavy products, that before you get a silk press, before you start your whole wash day experience, okay, do a detox. Clay will fix you right up and it won't dry your hair out, okay? What I would typically do, I would do a clay mask first and use that kind of to detangle my hair as well. And then after rinsing that out, I would go in with this, and then I would just go in with the shampoo, rinse it out, and then use the mask. And this mask, you don't even have to leave it in for a long time for you to feel the goodness. I left it in for 20 minutes under my hot head, and girl, my hair was so soft. Like, this is one of those elasticity treatments. It gives you that good balance between protein and moisture, and I really, really like using it when I'm getting my hair straightened. I will link all the products she used down below, but as you saw before, she applied some minty drops to my scalp, sprayed some leave-in and 2 heat protectants, then sectioned my hair for blow drying. And y'all, when I tell you the blowout was just so quick and easy, she didn't even use a ton of heat, and she was super gentle, and I barely felt anything. And as I've said before, I am super tender-headed. As I insert some real-time clips, you may hear Married at First Sight playing in the background.
That was so easy.
How would we make our sex life?
I would probably still blow dry mine. Why does it stay short after?
That was the most difficult thing I think I've ever done in my life.
Let me know in the comments if you guys watched the show and who your least favorite couple is. We already know who your favorite is, but let me highlight some of the steps in the blowout process. She first gently but thoroughly detangles my hair and adds a little extra leave-in for some extra slippage. Then she uses the tension method to get my hair stretched and dry with the blow dryer. And then she goes in with her vented brush that looks like the little grater thing they use at the nail salon. And the brush is used to create tension and get a smoother blowout. If my hair tangles during the process, she just puts a blow dryer down, detangles, and then keeps it pushing. And let's be clear, guys, this level of attention to detail doesn't add much time to the process. I've been to salons where the stylist or shampoo bowl person is struggling to detangle my hair, yanking it all over the place, not doing it in sections, won't apply more conditioner, water, or any product, and my hair is just a matted mess, and I have to, cry gangster tears. But it doesn't have to be like that. Find you a stylist that respects your hair and preferences, because those type of stylists actually exist. I'll put a link down in the description box to my cousin Khadijah's salon in Harlem and a couple stylists that I know in the DMV area that I trust. But I just love the level of patience, the care, and attention to detail. There was even a moment where she asked me what I've been doing and how I've been styling my hair because my edges looked thinner than the last time she did my hair. We even talked through my regimen, bad habits, and stress levels. And honestly, this is the beauty of having a stylist that pays attention to your hair. Or if you don't have access to a stylist, just recording your journey so you can kind of look back and see your progress. But think about it. I see my hair every day and may not notice those little things. So it's good to have someone I can trust to tell me maybe it's probably not a good idea for my edges to be rubbing up against a cotton pillowcase every night, or that I should probably take my steamer out of the box and finally use it. She also suggested that I try doing scalp massages with oil to see if I noticed a difference over time. I will link the oil that she recommended down below in the description box, just in case you are curious. But now she's just making sure that all of my hair is dry. And then we took a couple of pictures, and now we're ready for the silk press. And as she's flat ironing my hair, she's taking really small sections to make sure she gets a good press. And then also she does 1 to 2 passes per section. Most sections, she just does 1 pass. And then when she gets to the front, she's using the Keracare styling wax stick just to lay my edges down. And it also prevents her from having to use a whole bunch of heat to, get them baby hairs to lay.
And do you want to cut or trim?
Let's do a trim and then...
No, so you can still see shapes.
Oh.
I'll let you know when you're ready.
And this is a comparison of my hair before she cut anything compared to my last cut in September. As you can see, my hair has grown a lot, and I'm super excited for all the length that I was able to retain. And now she just has me looking at my ends and trying to decide what kind of cut I want. And we decided we're going to start with a trim and then, work our way out. And then after she was done giving me a good trim and dusting my ends, I decided that I wanted her to just make it a blunt cut because that is my preferred haircut. And then after she evened everything out, I was kind of going back and forth on whether or not I wanted an actual haircut or if I was just going to keep my, my little trim and just, grow my hair out. And this is the amount of hair that got cut off during the trim. And as you can see, it's not that much. Full disclaimer, I do have a little patch in my hair that is damaged, and I was just trying to figure out whether or not I should just cut it or just cut it little by little. And so I wanted to include little pieces of the dialogue in here so you guys could be a fly on the wall.
You didn't get a cut, remember you got a trim. So there's gonna be hairs that's not like even with everything else, but that doesn't mean that it's not healthy.
So if it was even, how short would it be?
Do you understand? Because you're
No, technically it's on his side. If it was even, how short would it be?
Okay, if I cut that, it's really gonna be like this.
So that's what I'm saying.
Here's the proper word. I dusted it. I didn't trim it.
So they're close.
So if we do cut off all the damage, how short would it be?
This is not what I want. This is not what's making me
None of your hair is
finish.
to satisfy you, it would be right here.
You are happy and I'm not, just so that we're clear.
And then your hair is down here. See the difference? We're cutting. You're gonna have a bob.
I don't like layers, so that's why I'm like straight. I got layers before, and it was terrible because the back of my hair is looser than the front and the middle, and so it would like the back curls would be all low, and then the middle would be scrunched up. So that's why I like it blunt. Yeah.
It's a straight shot. You just hit the murder.
All right. Let me stunt for 2 seconds.
It's straight on fire. Oh, so I think
she'll go back again.
Okay.
Cut something.
We about to go hard.
You're helping.
I am. But you're like seeing this little spot that I want to grow in. Your hair is not all one length. I mean, I feel like if you just cut off all of this, you'll be happy because your hair is thinner towards the end.
Yo, okay, where's my glove box?
You're what?
Cut it.
You said I'm gonna cut it.
Yeah.
What's that little thing people doing from TikTok where it's like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it.
I did it.
Y'all, I'm about to cut all this off. I'm about to cut it. It looks so good though. They're gonna be going off in the comment like, why she cut so much? It's my business. It's my business. My business.
I found it.
I did it.
Do you have a tripod or something?
Yes. This tripod is like the worst.
That breakfast spot we go to once a year.
Oh, y'all trying to get us fat. Oh,
You talking about bus point books? So I guess you'll be the don't do it, girl.
Yeah, it's a storm in TikTok.
Okay, wait. So what you say is, I'm not gonna do it, girl.
Hold on, what's the first part? That's my part. Dang.
Girl, don't do it. Dang it, we're old.
Yeah.
Or do, yeah. I'm here.
You're the creative one. I just do hair.
Let's just both be in front. We about to be real complicated. Okay.
Girl, don't do it. It's not worth it. I'm not gonna do it, girl. I'm just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it.
It's the face for me.
We're natural.
Yeah. Are you jealous? I feel like you're jealous.
Yeah.
We're gonna make a TikTok this weekend, Joe.
He's doing it.
Why are you going back and forth? I can't keep up with your moves.
I should leave it just like that. Just one more. Can't look. I can't see.
I'm bad at handling this type of thing. Why I don't get it, you say it's a man thing. Babe, I wanna be around.
Wait, you're done. You're done. I'm done? Yeah. Okay.
Alright, so purely from an aesthetic look, it looks good. It looks orderly. I don't know how to say this properly.
Oh, shoot! Yeah! Oh, shoot! But I love it. Oh my gosh.
Looks good.
I love it.
I did it.
Take you to a place you've never been. Love you, I will love you, I will love you like a queen. I would love to take you to a place you've never been.
And here I am 2 weeks later, and my hair still looks good. How I've been maintaining it, I started off by just putting on my bonnet and my scarf, and child, every day I woke up, that scarf and that bonnet was behind the bed, not even on my pillow. Like it was under the pillow, okay? So that wasn't really working well for me. And then also I was sweating a lot. I was PMSing, and so your girl was hot. I would wake up and just be like, my forehead would be drenched. When my scarf didn't fall off my head, underneath it, it would be wet. And so it was really hard for me to maintain this up until this point. But what really helped me was when I started to pin curl my hair. I'll show you guys like a clip of me doing it. But when my hair is pin curled, I don't know, it's like the scarf and the bonnet have something to hold on to, so it's not gonna slip off. And then even if like I do sweat a little bit in my roots, I can just keep my scarf on until, you know, like my hair dries, and it'll still kind of be laid down. I've been using the Sienna Naturals Lock and Seal Anti-Breakage Styling Oil, and I will put like maybe like a half a pump per side, so basically 1 pump for my whole head, and I'll put that on my hair, and then I will pin curl it. Hair looks great. If you don't like your hair to like look way down, I don't know what to tell you, because this does weigh the hair down a little bit, but I don't mind that, especially when my hair starts to revert. Like, I don't really care, because at that point my hair is poofy anyways, and you know, I just need something to smooth it all out, and that oil does a really good job of that. And so this is what I'm working with. This is a lot more body than day one. It's I literally have this hanging on with like a duck clip. Like, let me show you. See? How will they know? How will they know? But yeah, so far it's been cool. Granted, having straight hair is very stressful for me. Like, I don't want to walk nowhere. I don't want to think about exercise. I don't want to be hot, because I sweat a lot. Like, I probably sweat more than the average person. So it's a very stressful time for me. But once I stopped caring about it and I just started pin curling my hair every night, I was fine. Yeah, I was fine. I was literally only preserving it to do this. This is all I was doing, right? So let's get into the haircut though. I decided to cut my hair because every time I went to do a twist out, I could see the difference between like the twist in this section, right? Like, the ends would still curl, but it would be so thin. And so I was just like, I can't deal with that. Like, I know my hair grows. I just need to really work on the retention and keeping up the integrity of my ends. And I've been able to do it on every other portion of my hair except right over here in the middle, okay? And so what she mentioned to me is that maybe that part of my hair is just a little drier and I need to give my ends a little more TLC. So I'm going to try and see how my hair reacts to like midweek moisturizing, maybe every other day. I'm also gonna try not to stretch my wash days too much. I find that my scalp does not like that either. I'm also going to try and really stay hydrated. I'm gonna, of course, keep eating right. I'm gonna take my vitamins every day and just try to do my best to retain length and, of course, TLC on this side of my hair. I know if you watch Sheree's videos, she said she kind of isolates the middle of her hair and she treats it with care. And so I think that's something that I need to start doing, because every time I go to get my hair cut, it's this side, this portion of my head that is like trash. And so I think, one, it's a different texture, and two, because I feel like it's a little finer than all my other strands, and so it's more prone to breakage. So, I'm just gonna try to do what I be telling y'all to do. And so I'm going to do my best to go on a hair growth journey. My hair this time, it was at like mid back length, and so yeah, I think I want to grow it. Just not because I like long hair per se, but just to prove to myself and of course to you guys that it's possible. Yeah. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. So that is it, guys. If you're in the tri-state area, Jersey, New York, Connecticut, or if you don't mind the drive, make sure you go to SIDDITY Hair Studio. I will leave the information down below. And my favorite stylist, I'm biased, but also, she comes with receipts, okay? Favorite stylist and cousin is Khadijah, and so ask for her and let her know I sent you. But that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this journey. Let me know down in the comment sections if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, any complaints. You can take that up with management. I'm ready for y'all in the comments. I'm ready. Last time I wasn't ready, but this time I'm ready, okay? But I'm probably gonna wash my hair on Sunday, so stay tuned for that. And until next time, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I'm sending you all peace, love, and good hair day vibes. Bye. Oh gosh, Charlie horse. Ow, ow.
Why are you going back and forth? I can't keep up with your mood swings. What is troubling your mind? Are you doing this just to test me?
I did it.